Grandstand Bettors here with your daily free sports pick for Wednesday, May 18th. Make sure you go ahead, hit that subscribe button for all our free picks, predictions, and contests throughout the year. And while you're at it, smash that like button for the Tampa Bay Lightning. Those guys are ready to win back-to-back Stanley Cups. Justin Huberdeau, on the other hand, continues to struggle, although he did have an assist on the only Panthers goal last night. Today, though, we dive into the Hurricanes and Rangers series, which, quite frankly, in our opinion, is going to be the best series in the second round of the Stanley Cup Playoffs. The Hurricanes open up here minus 164 on the money line at home, and the over-under is set at 5.5 in Game 1. Rangers might not be getting as much credit as they deserve, as they came back from a 3-1 deficit against the Pittsburgh Penguins to win their first round series. If you dive into that series even more, they were down 2 goals in Games 5 and 6, which they overcame, and then they were down 1 goal with 6 minutes left in Game 7, which they overcame eventually in overtime. Now, Igor Shesterkin, who allowed 16 goals in Games 1 through 4 against the Penguins, settled down, only gave up 3 goals in each of the last 3 games. Now, that's not great, especially for a goalie that had a 2.31 goal against average all season long, but it was nice to see him get into a groove again, gain some confidence, and hopefully that pours over into this series against the Carolina Hurricanes. Now, the Rangers' defense in round 1 was not good. They gave up more than 4 goals per game, but they were saved by their offense, who was on fire, scoring also 4 goals per game. The Carolina Hurricanes, they have built their team around defense, and if they do want to win a Stanley Cup this year, that is what is going to have to carry them most of the way. So far, it has been at home on their own ice that has carried the Hurricanes, as they won all 4 of their games against the Bruins at home. Defensively, in the playoffs, they have not been as good as their regular season numbers would suggest that they should be. In 82 games, they only allowed 2.44 goals against per game. In the playoffs, that has jumped up to 2.86, but not awful. It's a small, significant jump, but not one that should worry them too much. Not as bad as Shesterkin's goal against average jump in the playoffs for sure. Now, this penalty kill unit for the Canes during the season, they killed off 88% of their opponent's power plays, but in the playoffs, that also has dropped to 79%. Ranta, in 6 games that he started, honestly, it was really only 5 as he was hurt early in one of those starts. He put up a 2.37 goal against average and a .927 save percentage. These really do align slightly, and if not slightly better than what his regular season numbers were. So you kind of know what you're going to get with him in net. The only area that the Hurricanes have struggled on is on their power play unit. They've only scored 13.9% in the playoffs during round 1, despite drawing 42 penalties against the Boston Bruins. So what is our best bet here in Game 1 of the Rangers and the Hurricane series? Well, the Hurricanes do have an extra day of rest, but both teams did just play 7 games in round 1 and are probably a little gassed here. The Hurricanes have been absolutely unbeatable at home lately, and they've been putting up 4.5 goals on their home ice. So, easy win for the Canes, right? Well, if they were playing anyone else but Shesterkin and the Rangers here, we would agree. But Igor has had some confidence and has had a little bit of rest now. It seems like forever ago that he was pulled out of 2 straight games against the Pens in Games 3 and 4. The juice is really just too high for us to take Carolina Hurricanes at minus 164 on the money line. So with our best bet for Game 1, we're going to take the New York Rangers on the money line at plus 138. Now, our best bet leaderboard continues today. If you'd like to join our leaderboard for your chance to take home $100 in May, please read the rules in the pinned comment and start putting your one best bet of the day in the comments below. Also, just a friendly reminder, all our bets here that we give out on our YouTube channel don't actually make it onto our daily card at Grandstand Bettors. They're just here to help guide you in your decision making for the day, give you a little bit of information so you don't have to do all the homework. If you are looking for that full card, head on over to grandstandbettors.com, become part of our family, and start living that grandstand life. If you are on a budget, though, think about joining our Patreon. You can either sign up to get 1 or 2 picks, depending on what tier you choose, for just a fraction of the price, starting at $6.99 a month. We are absolutely on fire over the last month or so on our Patreon picks. But in the meantime, as always, sit back, relax, enjoy Game 1 of the Rangers and the Hurricanes tonight, and we'll see you tomorrow with another free pick.